Who is Golda Meir and what were his achievements from the beginning until her death? Part 1. Golda Meir, the Iron Lady of Israel, a remarkable life. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary life of a woman who left an indelible mark on history. Golda Meir, often referred to as the Iron Lady of Israel, will explore her early life, her role in the founding of Israel, and her impactful years as Israel's prime minister. Golda Meir was born on May 3, 1898, in Kiev, Ukraine, which was part of the Russian Empire at the time. Her birth name was Golda Mavovich. Her family immigrated to the United States, and she grew up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Golda was exposed to a strong sense of community and the values that would shape her future political career. As a young woman, Golda became involved in Zionist activities, advocating for a Jewish homeland in Palestine. She married Morris Meyerson and moved to Palestine in 1921, where they helped establish a kibbutz, a collective community. Golda's political career took off during the tumultuous times leading up to the founding of Israel in 1948. She played a vital role in diplomacy and fundraising, even meeting with U.S. President Truman to secure support for the newly proposed state. On May 14, 1948, David Ben-Gurion declared the establishment of the State of Israel. Golda Meir was one of the signatories of Israel's Declaration of Independence. Golda Meir's most significant impact came when she became Israel's fourth prime minister in 1969, making her the world's third female head of government. During her tenure, she navigated through challenging times, such as the Munich Olympics massacre and the Yom Kippur War. Her leadership was marked by a no-nonsense approach, earning her the nickname, the Iron Lady. Golda Meir retired from politics in 1974 and passed away in 1978. Her legacy endures as an iconic figure in Israeli history, and she remains an inspiration for women in leadership around the world. Golda Meir's life is a testament to the power of determination and leadership. She rose from humble beginnings to shape the history of a nation and inspire generations to come. Now let's start talking in a little detail. Golda Meir from the 3rd of May 1898. The 8th of December 1978 was an Israeli politician who served as the fourth prime minister of Israel from 1969 to 1974. She was Israel's first and only female head of government, the first female head of government in the Middle East, and the fourth elected female head of government or state in the world. Born in Kiev in the Russian Empire to Jewish parents, Meir immigrated as a child with her family to the United States in 1906. She graduated from the Milwaukee State Normal School and found work as a teacher. While in Milwaukee, she embraced the labor Zionist movement. In 1921, Meir and her husband emigrated to Mandatory Palestine, settling in Merhavia, later becoming the kibbutz's representative to the Histadrut. In 1934, she was elevated to the executive committee of the trade union. Meir held several key roles in the Jewish Agency during and after World War II. She was a signatory of the Israeli Declaration of Independence in 1948. Meir was elected to the Knesset in 1949 and served as labor minister until 1956, when she was appointed foreign minister by Prime Minister David Ben-Gurion. She retired from the ministry in 1966 due to ill health. In 1969, Meir assumed the role of prime minister following the death of Levi Eshkol. Early in her tenure, she made multiple diplomatic visits to Western leaders to promote her vision of peace in the region. The outbreak of the Yom Kippur War in 1973 caught Israel off guard and inflicted severe early losses on the army. The resulting public anger damaged Meir's reputation and led to an inquiry into the failings. Her alignment coalition was denied a majority in the subsequent legislative election. She resigned the following year and was succeeded as prime minister by Yitzhak Rabin. Meir died in 1978 of lymphoma and was buried on Mount Herzl. Her birth name was Golda Mavovich, Ukrainian. She was born in Kiev in the former Russian Empire, today Ukraine, and her parents were Blum Nadich and Moshe Mavovich, a carpenter. The family moved to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the United States. Her father found a job as a carpenter, and her mother ran a grocery store. At the age of 8, she was already put in charge of watching the store when her mother went to the market for supplies. When she was 14 years old, Golda went to North Division High School and worked part-time. Her mother wanted her to leave school and marry, but she did not. She ran away from home and bought a train ticket to Denver, Colorado, and went to live with her married sister, Shana Korngold. The Korngolds held evening meetings at their home where Meir learned about the Jews' desire for a country of their own, literature, women's rights, trade unions, and more. In Denver, she also met Morris Meyerson, a sign painter whom she married when she was 19. The two biggest things to happen during her time as prime minister were the murder of 11 Israeli athletes at the 1972 Summer Olympic Games by the terrorist group Black September, and the 20-day war called the Yom Kippur War between Israel and the Arab states led by Egypt and Syria in October 1973. The Yom Kippur War was from October 6 to October 26, 1973, and was between a group of Arab countries led by Syria and Egypt against Israel. Israel was surprised by the attack, and after the Yom Kippur War, the government was asked questions about Israel's not being ready for the war. A group of people who were asked to look into the war decided that it was not Meir's fault. Her political party won the elections in December 1973, but Meir stopped being prime minister on April 11, 1974, because she felt that was what the people of Israel wanted. Yitzhak Rabin became prime minister after her on June 3, 1974. In 1975, Meir was awarded the Israel Prize for her services to the State of Israel. On December 8, 1978, Golda Meir died of cancer in Jerusalem at the age of 80. She was buried Helket Gedolai Huma in Mount Herzl in Jerusalem on December 12, 1978. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the world's incredible stories. I stop at this point today. Soon we will publish Part 2. Thank you for watching. I hope I added something to you.